Hey, it's Finn from the American Cornhole organization with a question for you. Do you remember the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole? Think about it. You might think you do, but you don't. And you know how I know? Because if you're not a member of the American Cornhole organization, you haven't had the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole yet. You're just a couple of clicks away from joining the worldwide cornhole community, where you'll be able to play down the street or across the country with players of all skill levels and even the pros of the American Cornhole organization, the governing body of the sport and the fun of cornhole since 2005. Head to AmericanCornhole.com to learn all about the ACO and how to become a member of a local group near you. The most fun you've ever had playing cornhole is waiting for you. So, is it time to take your game from the sidewalk to center court? We can't wait to find out, and we can't wait to see you. Let's have some fun. AmericanCornhole.com and the ACO remind you, keep on pitching.
Welcome back. The American Cornhole organization welcomes you to center court, the center of the cornhole universe, Owensboro, Kentucky, here at the Owensboro Convention Center. And I am sitting next to my partner in crime, the Mississippi Ninja, Philip Barnett. I am Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, and we find ourselves paring down the players in 4 singles brackets to get down to a final 4, if you will, to crown our world singles champion here at the first ever ACO Super Major in Owensboro. And we are joining this game in progress on the very first frame. And I heard you say, oh wow, already.
Yeah, because Sebastian's got 2 bags off. That's going to be a 10-on-4, 6 points for Riley Brewster.
You know what that's called? An oh wow.
Oh, wow. That's exactly what I said.
It.
Hey, let me tell you something. Riley Brewster, man, what a good kid. And Sebastian Barger, he's been playing on fire.
Yeah.
But to jump out 6-0, he should have got more. He should have got 8.
Yeah, we find ourselves in the elimination quarterfinal in bracket B. And the winner of this plays, guess who the other match that's fighting in this elimination quarterfinal is?
Tell me.
Caleb Hurt and Richard Jones.
Are you kidding me? Caleb Hurt's in a loser's
He's
bracket?
in the loser's bracket in bracket B. Tom Gusterson is awaiting the winner from that match to fire off against Braden Easterling, who is sitting in the king seat right now in bracket B. So we will have this bracket reconfigured at the end of the 4 brackets. Oh,
Got away from it a little bit.
Right off the backside.
Oh, and he still grabs a point right there.
Didn't
That's
take
going to be
advantage.
7-on-6.
Did not take advantage just then.
And Sebastian will get ticked off, and you watch him. You watch his attitude. It'll change during the game. As Riley starts off huge.
7-0.
Yeah.
To get us going right here. And again, what a weekend it's been. By Super Major, we have extended it by a day. We got here on Wednesday, started firing on Thursday. Big day yesterday, and looking forward to not just a World Singles Champion crowned here in just a couple of hours. Actually, we're also going to have co-ed a little bit later on.
It starts at 5 o'clock this afternoon, man.
I know.
Hey, let me tell you something. This field was loaded.
Yeah, it was.
My bracket, I went 4-2 in my bracket. I'm very happy.
Yeah, good.
It was loaded.
That puts you in the top 20 in your bracket.
Yeah, top number 13. I'm very pleased.
Lucky 13. You gotta love it. These guys looks like I don't know if that's one off the back or just it ran all the way through.
Yep.
But 7-0 is
now 10-0
right now.
Yeah.
All right, so he did pick that one up. Did Riley, and Riley is another one of those young players that we've talked about. Sebastian aged out of the juniors division this past year, but Riley, one of those outstanding up-and-coming talents. And
look
there's
at
another
that,
off
man!
the backside.
Sebastian is off.
Mm-hmm. And Riley is coming in low and hot and just keeping everything right in front of him. Nice roll bag there by Sebastian. It's a very good shot that he's got in his arsenal and has for a long time. Good collection right there.
So how about the bracket I was in? You know who's sitting in the king seat there?
Who would that
and
be?
Bear Paw was in my bracket.
Yeah.
Isaac Hurt is sitting
right?
in them. And we talked about that. You and I did before we even came on air.
I don't think anybody's beating him today.
No, I agree with that.
I think he is our singles champ, and I say that for no other reason other than the fact that it's probably going to happen. If he plays like he played yesterday in the back half of the day, against that other set of gears that he's got, no pun intended, he is absolutely going to run roughshod through the field.
He
nice
beat
bag right there.
He
Cut
beat
right to left.
Tyler Amos 21-12.
Yeah, right here behind us on the CBC center court.
Absolutely.
2 center courts rolling for you here on Facebook and on the YouTube channel. Great viewership on both center courts and on both channels. So no matter where you're watching or what you're watching, we're glad to have you along with us, and feel free to fire comments no matter where it is that you are checking everything out here from Owensboro.
Nice block there by Riley.
Up and over.
There
nice
you go.
airmail. Good shot by
Yeah, but I think he still gets up 2 right
Sebastian.
there, right?
Yeah, 2 sitting up top. That'll cost him a couple. Devin
could tell
Thomas. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you can tell he's not in a very good mood right now. So Devin Thomas?
No, I was going to say we started out early on Thursday with juniors, women's, and seniors, as we typically do. Devin Thomas double-dipped Brock Beasley to take the juniors championship. Martina Belt double-dipped Amber Fretwell to take the women's championship. And Mark Smothers, how about that? Shows up, rolls in, takes down Bob Heil for the seniors championship in one game. He was in the king's seat. Caleb and Isaac Hurt take down Craig Irvin and Tyler Amos for the doubles championship. And then Isaac steps up and puts a little extra cash.
Wins all the money.
Yeah, a couple grand or better in his bank account. Not bad for a couple hours of work last night.
That's no lie.
In the $10,000 ACO Pro Series skin. So congratulations to Isaac, and he was just completely dialed in. And speaking of which, 15-0.
Man, if you told me that Riley Brewster was going to be up on Sebastian Barger 15-0, I would tell you are completely crazy.
Yep. And if you told Sebastian Barger he'd be down 15-0,
he'd probably tell me the same thing.
Yeah. But it's never over till it's over.
Absolutely.
How many times have we seen it come back? Although I will say Riley does seem to have exactly what he wants to work working. Even if he's got one out of play here or there, he's not off the board.
Nope, and Sebastian, a chance to scratch the scoreboard right here. Oh, and he doesn't do it, Finn. Come
the
on.
Opportunity. You got to take those when they're given. Just got a note from Matt Bailey and the crew at the Par Inn in Cornwall.
They tuning in?
Yeah, I think they are. I don't know if you want to throw the.
There you go.
If you want to catch us here on camera real quick, but just to let them know that we're thinking of them, or we're looking forward to getting over to Manchester here very soon, March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, as a matter of fact. But yeah, Matt and Tamsin and Toby came over in this very building, as a matter of fact.
Absolutely. Saw him sitting right here beside me.
Yep. And then Tom Collins, Emma, his wife, and Millie, their daughter, who celebrated her 21st birthday while she was here. I believe she sent me a note saying that her better half is celebrating a birthday while we're in Manchester. So
happy birthday.
And if I'm not mistaken, there you go, boys. Hey to the Par Inn.
Hey.
Look at that. I got my St. Piran pin right up there. I was told once I was given that I had to wear it forever on every single day at all times. So there it is.
There you
go. So it's good to see you, mates. Looking forward to getting over for the Transatlantic handshake with our friends Dan Lilly and the UKCL. It's going to be a big, big time. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And meanwhile, Riley Brewster's extended his lead to 17-0. And he is throwing fire.
Yeah, he really is. And that was a double 4-bagger right when he needed one. Maybe just something to settle himself down. And I mean, Sebastian's had a pretty good run. I mean,
had a good weekend, actually.
Braden Easterling took him out of the top part of the bracket, 21-15, but he had dispatched with Lucas Soul, David Riley, Daniel Kohensky, Tim Herr. I mean, he cut through some pretty good talent to get to this point. But I don't know, maybe he's just got a bag or two that's not performing the way he would like it to.
Oh, and look at that shot. He made that shot when I was playing against him yesterday twice, and I just kind of shook my head.
Nice roll back there.
Yeah, it was very nice by Sebastian. Sebastian's going to get on the board here.
Going to roll one up, and he's going to go up and try.
Oh, he aimed one, but he didn't get the end.
You said get on the board, and he bounces two off the board.
Yeah, but he still scored.
No, it's a wash.
Was
5
it really?
on 5.
Oh, crap.
So he's still
I could have swore he scored on it.
Sitting on that egg. Hopefully he's able to warm it up and hatch it here and get a crooked number up on that board.
I know, and we were talking about the other brackets. I know Isaac Hurt is sitting in one of them in the king seat, but waiting in the wings around in that bracket is none other than Gary Bearpaw.
Uh-huh.
I think they're trying to have Gary Bearpaw chase me.
You think that's what it is?
I didn't make it to him, but he was sitting there waiting on me.
And we're still waiting on Caleb Hurt and Richard Jones to play for the other elimination bracket quarterfinal. Working their way towards Tom Gusterson, one of the more unique.
I talked to Tom when I was out eating lunch, and he was telling me that whoever put him in the losers bracket said he didn't miss.
Yeah.
Is that Braden Easterling? Yeah.
Yeah, it was 21-13.
He said Braden didn't miss a bag hardly.
Well, there's another name to keep an eye out for. He's been one that we've seen a number of times just come in and throw fire and just leave smoke behind for you to have to cough your way out of.
18-0 is the score now. Riley could put a little pressure on him. Right? Oh, how about that blocker? How about that, though?
Nice get around right there.
I don't understand, Finn. I've been trying to do that bag.
Yeah.
I don't understand how they do it.
Well, it comes in. It comes in at about a 40-degree angle, northwest to southeast, and it just hits and something. If I threw it, it would shoot off into the concession stand.
That's going to be the game.
One off the back. Are you kidding me? That's going to be a blank. He's going to get a clean sheet on that one.
10
on 5.
Yep.
21-0.
Sebastian acted like he didn't really want to be there.
No, he looked like
especially after he got down, and you can't have that attitude. Because how many games have we seen guys be down 17-0, 17-2, 19-4, and come back and win games right here on center court?
Yep.
We've seen it in 3 years. I mean, a bunch of times.
Yeah, we certainly have, and we've talked about it a number of times with a number of players of all ages, and that is, your head has got to stay in the game. You've got to have a short memory on your great shots and on your terrible shots, knowing that you're going to have both.
Yeah. And I talked about Lane Cruz yesterday.
Yeah.
I had to play him my first game today.
Yes,
and he had a couple bad rounds, and I was hoping, okay, now he's going to get in his head. He'll beat me 21-20. But he didn't let it get to him. But you know what? I mean, that's what he did. Look here, who's making their way up here. I spy another Hurt.
With your not so little eye. Come in here. Let's get a picture to send over to the folks. Oh, wait a minute. We got to do it again.
My eyes look like they're closed. That might have been my swing oil.
There you go. It could be it. I haven't had any of the swing oil yet this morning.
I had to have it to play, and I'm good with it now. And who is this stepping up against him? He's wearing a pro jersey.
Oh, Richard Jones?
Yeah, Richard
Jones. I thought you were kidding. I thought you were.
No. I did not know him by look.
Oh, okay. I thought you were waiting for some big reveal, like he had his own entrance music or something.
I think we ought to have entrance music.
Yeah.
I got my own picked out right now.
Yeah, golly, I can only imagine how good it is.
It would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Actually, yours probably would be good.
Yeah, it would be.
You take some of these younger Spotify accounts probably, and I probably want to go out there
know who it is.
Introduce them to the Ohio River.
I think Caleb can right the ship here. He struggled a little bit on center court both days.
Well, and Riley Brewster awaits the winner of this one. Tom Gusterson awaits the winner of that. And again, I was going to mention with regard to Gusterson, he's got one of the more unique deliveries. He throws it counterclockwise.
The bag spins a different direction.
Or the opposite way of the way it typically would coming out of that hand.
Yeah.
So if you have time to stick around and see that'll be something to see and something for you to pay attention to. But looking forward to this one. This should be a good one. And like you said, we'll see if Caleb's able to right the ship and face off against Riley. If not, maybe it will be the younger brother Isaac who's carrying the water for the rest of this Pro Series Super Major.
All right, we're ready to go now.
Look at that.
And I apologize still for my voice. This 3-day weekend in the Liberty Bowl has been really rough.
Hey, you can't be blaming the Liberty Bowl for everything.
I'm going to blame it. Hey, I blame the Liberty Bowl in that bag I kicked off to the right in that last game, too.
I believe that more than I believe the Liberty Bowl.
I know you're going to be firing your Steelers up, and I'm going to be firing my Tigers up here in a little bit, too.
We'll find out. It's funny because I was looking and I said, oh, man, my Steelers are going to be playing today at 3:30 local time. I thought, well, that's pretty cool because, and then he said, what time you want to be ready to go? Clark
3
says,
o'clock.
3:30. I'm like, you.
Yeah, just for you, Finn. Just for you.
Well, my boys have got a lot of work to do. They've got to win over the Ravens, although it'll just be the Ravens' laundry at this point today.
Yeah, they're lucky.
And but we don't find out. According to Oz, he said we don't find out if they make it in probably as late as Sunday night with the Bills game. So we shall see. So 12-5 to start, and that is a monster start again.
That could have been a nervous throw by Mr. Jones there.
Yep.
Richard Jones comes in as a 20 seed. I'm still trying to figure out who the number 1 seed is over Caleb.
Let me see if I can find that information for you.
Thank you.
Sebastian was the 3 seed. Austin Thomason was in as the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
And Maggie Geiger ended his day.
Yeah, Austin, he said he was struggling. He was out there when I was having lunch, too. I got to talk to him. He said, I've been struggling, and, it happens to everybody. But he'll be back. He played really well in the Pro Series. Actually made some money last night.
Yep.
Went and gave it to the casino when he left here, I think.
Did he?
Yeah.
Good man.
I heard Tyler Amos won a big jackpot on one of the slot machines.
Did he? Good for him.
Yeah.
Look at how happy I am for everyone who wins.
Look how happy he looks.
Yeah. Yeah, how could you tell?
You couldn't.
Yeah. Well, the good news, I'm
Nice
very happy.
bag.
I'm very happy for that because I know that casino money goes to the schools.
Oh, yeah.
And just like where all that weed money is going to go in Ohio now that it's been legalized.
I'm ready for it to get started.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm not from Ohio, but I'll come up there and visit.
Come up and visit for the first time ever. I see how you are.
There's 4 points for Caleb.
Punching them up, 12-8.
Comes 11. You get the French fries, baby.
Got those French fries.
Yeah.
You got bacon and bacon on an egg right there. Let's see, Austin Douglas last night. What did we say? He ended up walking away with about $550 in the skins.
Yeah.
Rex Uhrig had a short but illustrious run in the bracket of 16. He took home $100. Chase Puckett a couple hundred. Gary Bearpaw, the aforementioned, took home $1,300. Douglas Parker, $1,650, made it all the way to the final match. Aaron Lambert, $200. TJ Miller was the one who came up the shortest on the stick with $50. He got 1 skin.
Yeah, I tried to get a beer out of that tight joker today, and he wouldn't even come off some of that 50.
Well, he only took that. Well, he didn't want to be able to get only a couple beers. Caleb took $650. Isaac, $2,050 for a couple hours worth of work.
Isn't that nice?
Yep. Bob Heil took $150. Justin Doberson, $100. Austin Thomason, $650. Tony Pena, $1,300. Zach Mitchell, $100 for his trouble. Charlie Case, $550, and John Jones took himself $100 in the $10,000 Pro Series skins.
Tony Pena, he had a good run. He didn't win it, but he did make some good cheese out of that.
He sure did. Not only did Isaac take home the cashish, took home the big old wooden thing.
Big wooden thing, baby, that we had sitting right here at ringside.
Yep, 12-10 now puts another 2-spot up for Caleb Hurt.
Is that 13-0?
13-0. Exactly.
We joined with 2 killings in the first 2 games.
Yeah, we might have to put some crime scene tape up around
absolutely.
Center Court before it's all said and done because so far there's a couple of murders happening.
And Mr. Jones, I've never really seen Jones on center court. He could have some nerves going on. Those are very nice flat back.
Well, I'll tell you what, we have quite a few Joneses in the ACO, and all of them are quite accomplished players.
I've been trying to keep up with the Joneses all year.
Yeah, and that's why you're sitting over here with me. I can't even keep up with the Barnetts.
Yeah, there's a couple of us in here.
All right.
Nice double 4-bagger right there.
Yeah.
About Rich Powell and his lovely wife sitting over at center court. Had the game zone challenge earlier. It was pretty funny.
It was a lot of fun. How about Daniel Wine, who was the first one ever to score?
Did you see that bag?
Man,
that was crazy.
In the greenbacks, sponsored by Green Construction Group. Yeah, he threw it backwards and got it in the hole. He only had one shot at it, and he got it, so he grabbed a couple $100.
That thing hit flat and ran right to the hole,
Sure
too.
did. And then a little later, the mini bag long toss, again sponsored by Green Construction Group. That was Aaron Cheatham.
What a bag. How about that
That
shot by
nice.
Mr. Jones?
Nice shot. Yeah, he went in there and pulled it pull it all together. And God, that was an Isaac-style bag right
It
there.
was. That was a heck of a shot, Mr.
Good stuff.
Jones.
Double 4-baggers for the push right there. Nicely done.
Man, everybody's having a good time in this. I promise you, this regional this major has been freaking wonderful,
you know,
man.
It's funny. You say that as I've been walking around over the 3 days, I have seen more people in a good mood. You know, the turn of the year seems to have been good to many. And I think everybody was ready to get back together for a big old family reunion. And here we are in Owensboro, our home away from home, to have it.
I love it, man. And we talked to the man last night that bought us the beer.
Nice shot.
Yeah, and I had another one stop me out, did the same thing. This is my first major, man. I listen to you guys all the time. I just want to say hi, man. Appreciate you. And that makes my day, man. And he's in here having a good time, throwing against some of the best players in the world. Yeah. And he don't care.
And he is welcomed with open arms.
Absolutely.
To come in and play shoulder to shoulder with some of the best in the world.
Yeah.
And walk away smiling no matter the result. It's all good stuff. And the skins format has been wildly popular.
Oh, yeah.
We've got 3 of the 5 we're doing under our belt. The next one will be in Dalton, Georgia in February. Looking forward to seeing how many pros sign up to try to fight for one of those 16 spots.
I'm getting in that one. I'm telling you that right now.
All right, that's going to be the Magic Elixir right there, the carpet capital of the world.
That's
There's another bag in from
I'm going to throw non-carpet.
All right, you're going to buck the trend.
Yep.
Oh boy, he left that one up top.
Get it. Oh, and it's still 4 points.
All right. 19-0. Yeah, 10 on 6. So that's going to be 19-0.
And you know what, Mr. Jones, he's playing right into Caleb's hand. He's just firing away. As soon as Caleb throws, he's ready to go, man. Watch this.
Well, there is something to be said for dictating the pace, but you really are going to have to
3 seconds.
A pretty solid head game to get into the heads of so many of the players that you saw last night, Hurts notwithstanding.
I'm not saying you could get in their head, but you could slow down the rhythm just a hair, you know?
Yeah. Well, rhythm is the key.
Oh, nice shot. He's made 2 of those.
Came in a little bit on a side angle. Just run out up the ball when he doesn't.
And then that happens to him. What a bad break.
Finish, and that's going to do it. Those will be the 2 points that Caleb needs now to finish him off. So 2 21-0 games in the elimination quarterfinal here on center court, and that leads us to a Riley Brewster.
Ooh, I'm interested right here.
Dogfight right here on center court. Invite you to.
I'll tell you this right here.
Oh no, this one won't be 20.
No, and this is going to be a shot-making game right here.
Yeah,
and I'm looking forward to it, man.
This one could very well be 21-21.
It could be.
But both of these guys are going to hit a little reset button. I do like the sportsmanship there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Richard Jones as he comes back in to get his swing oil out of the drink holder.
A witness, and you talking about sportsmanship. So I'm out there. I come in here early to watch my sponsor play and a couple other people playing pool play. I didn't have to be here at 10:30, 11. Okay.
Rubbing it in. I see how you are.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. It's awesome job. And so I'm watching one of the juniors just starting out, man. He's actually been playing pretty decent. But this guy was up 16-0, and he intentionally threw 3 bags in front of the board, let this kid score.
Was that right?
Come on, man. That's what I like it, man. You know what? I was so excited for that guy for doing that. He knew he was going to win.
Hey, it doesn't matter if you're a little kid. I told you in Bradenton, Florida, when I got on center court in that Lifer tournament against Scott Mitchell, the first point I ever actually legitimately scored against somebody.
Yeah.
He beat me 21-2, but the first one I did actually score. The second one I come to find out later, he might have just let me off the hook.
Scott Mitchell?
Yeah.
I'll kick him in the butt when I see him again.
But that first point makes a huge difference.
It does.
In your psyche. I was jumping up and down like an idiot, and I'm not a little kid in the juniors division.
Yeah. Hey, well, let me tell you something. We have 240 players. Right? We're ready when you're ready, Ronnie. 240 players trying to get in the main bracket. We end up with, 400-something
I was just saying 400 plus, yeah.
We end up with 200-something players making it into the main bracket. Not everybody makes that main bracket.
No, they do not.
And let me tell you something. That is one of the most stressful tournaments, trying to get out of that pool play. And, Eric, you can attest for that, right? It is stressful. You know you have to play to try to get into the main bracket. You have no chance to win this whole thing without making it out of that pool play. But once you make it, it seems like it goes a little bit easier. Am I lying to you, Eric? No, it seems like, man, the first time I ever made that a pool play, and it took a while, it's like, oh, it's just like a weight lifted off of you. No, I'm telling you.
It makes a big difference. I was talking to Alan Massey a little while ago, and he said the same thing. He goes, got out of pool play for the first time on Tupelo, and he said he just remembered thinking he didn't care what happened the rest of the day.
That's right, absolutely.
He made it out of pool play, and Frank and I both have talked about this on the taco, how important that is. It's when we talk about the handicapping scoring system and getting new people to come in and play the game, a way for you to play better people that are better players than you and get better and learn from them. The first time you legitimately beat them in a flush game with no handicap, think about that, what a big accomplishment that is.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of that, right now a 4 spot on the board for Caleb Hurt up over Riley Brewster, the 2 seed versus the 36.
Oh, and he let Riley off the hook right there. Riley's probably going to score a couple right here. That kid,
I tell you what, I still wonder, right in front of that hole, how many bags have we seen come to a screeching halt?
I've seen that, man,
right
a
there.
bunch, especially on that board right there.
Yep.
I did throw on these boards a lot, and they are a little bit sticky, that's for sure.
All right, we sent our picture over to the par inn in Cornwall. We received one back by post. They sent a Raven. There's our man Matt and Toby right there. That's our broadcast partner, Toby Bailey, right there.
Toby's going to be taking my place. I can see it.
No, we do not. No one wants to see the Ravens.
I'm not touching that, I promise.
Oh, okay.
Just quiet.
Oh, I just said send a Raven, didn't I? I was thinking Game of Thrones, not stupid Baltimore.
Nice bag there. 2 points for 2 points for Riley.
Right on. All right. So he cuts that lead in half, 4-2. Caleb Hurt over top of Riley Brewster. As we made mention, this wasn't going to be 21-0. This one, no way, Jose. And again, welcome to Center Court, the Owensboro Convention Center, the ACO, American Cornhole Organization. Super Major, proud to be bringing you the best seats in the house. Those would be yours. We've got the second best seats in the house. And I know last night we had everybody watching from the bar. We had them watching from the couch, from the Lazy Boy, anywhere and everywhere. And glad to have you if you're watching today, and we know that you are. Whether you're watching on the YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe, as a matter of fact, and hit that notification bell so that we can keep you up to date on some of the great new content that you're going to be seeing here in the near future, particularly some of the awesome hot shots that came out of the last couple of days. There's some really good footage and some slow-mo of some bags you're not going to believe happened. There's a 12-12 wash right there, a 4-bagger double.
Hey, look, what you can't see is these bleachers are starting to fill up as we're starting to ease down in each bracket. These bleachers are filling up because the winner of this has some really good bragging rights.
Yes, they do.
For the rest of the year.
4 brackets filled out in singles, so it's been great competition across the 4. The winner of each bracket will then be reseeded based on their wins and losses that they bring to that Final 4. Talked to Clark a little while ago. He said, I'll make sure that that's all set up and runs through as the way it should. And we will have all of those matches over here for you to check out before we crown
just a little bit long. I like the aggression.
World Singles Champ.
And he pulled a bag too.
Front side grab, and Riley just says, "I'm just going to run him through the drink holder if you don't mind." Caleb, did you see him shake?
I think it's gonna be 9 on 4.
Watch his head after this. He tried to shake that one out. Get that cobweb out of there, my man. All of a sudden, 7-year-old Caleb Hurt came in to throw a bag, although he probably wouldn't have done that either.
No. He'd been like Isaac, beating everybody's brains in when he was young.
Yeah, I remember meeting him in Vegas for the very first time. He was, like you said, out begging people to come throw against him.
Just can't come play with me.
People are begging him to get in the other bracket. 8 on 2 right now with Riley Brewster. Rolling out of the red lane is the number 36 seed.
This Caleb's got one. I'm going to call it out of play. How about that? He did move it closer.
Are you insane? Do you know what you just said?
I am pretty insane. And Riley moved it over, too.
He's going to go clean up the entire hole, do a little housekeeping. There it goes.
Sorry, that bag was not out of play, people.
You should know better than anybody.
Now that one is.
Yeah. Wow. So,
and Riley's rolling along, matching. All of a sudden he gets up 2.
Yeah.
Then he gets another 2.
Well, I will say that bag sitting up there, it's a nice ad. It's a perfectly placed Southwest Baggers ad right there.
And so now he finds himself down 10-2 to one of the best players in the world.
But he also knows he's got the confidence to come back from that.
Oh, he does.
And he's got the shot making.
You can't rattle him a whole lot. I think he's matured a little bit too, like we've been talking about the juniors maturing.
Yep.
Nice haircut he's got too. I think I'd cut my hair like if I had some.
Yeah. If you said you're going to go get a haircut, it would be which one?
That's right.
Nice bag.
It's like sitting in a hotel with one of my best friends in the world one day, and he looks at me and goes, "You got a brush?" That's it. That would be a no.
Did it again.
Nice bag. Hey, up and over right here. Grab your 4, young man.
Is he going to do it? He's going to
he
go up.
is.
Yeah, he is. Bang!
Oh, he only got 2, but that's a nice shot.
He was pinched by that first bag, that bottom bag down there at 7 o'clock, just enough of the corner to keep it from following in, but a great airmail nonetheless, so he'll pick up a couple more. 10 points on 8 points for the frame, takes him to 10 points on 4 points for the game.
I'm going to tell you, this Brewster kid, the ceiling is high for this kid. Not kidding. Out of all the juniors, I think the ceiling is higher for him than any of them.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
I know you were real high on Brock Beasley the other day.
Yeah, I'm high on Brock Beasley, too. Brock Beasley's got to get out of his own head.
Yeah.
And the ceiling could go up on him, too. Believe it or not, Brock Beasley was fixing to play somebody. He actually come up and asked me for my advice. Should I block him or should I just go in the hole?
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Oh, nice bag.
Nicely done. Wow.
Really, that's not fair, Caleb Hurt.
You just drop that in there. You hop, skip, and jump around.
But I think these juniors get a little bored sometimes. They want to play some blocks and play some rolls and stuff. When 90% of them can just slide the bag in the hole almost every time.
And we've talked about that a number of times just this week, more so probably than ever, because they do dirty it up a little bit. Almost just to challenge themselves to see what they're capable of. I don't think 12-4 is the time to start playing games like that. You want to focus, but we certainly have seen some experimental shots.
How do you make that bag do that, Finn?
Oh, up and
how
over
about that?
Side.
You roll, I'll shoot.
I'll just shoot it. You going to do it again? Oh, he tried to. Tried to roll it right to
same
left.
spot, Riley Brewster. Grab you a couple.
Got a little backstop now. Can you get the and one? Bang. Oh.
We know what he did right there. He made damn sure he didn't hit that front bag.
Yeah. Piggyback it in.
Nothing lost there. That's why he stepped out, because if he misses, he's going to take Caleb's bag off. No score.
That's right. Sevens yield the wash, so 12 on 4 still. Tom Gusterson awaits the winner of this match, and Braden Easterling awaits the winner of that one to find out who will be the winner of bracket B.
I can't wait to see Gusterson here on center court, man. Love the rotation of his bag that rolls the other way. I have no clue how he does that.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the last time we saw him on center court was here as well.
Yeah.
Wasn't it back at the Worlds?
Yeah, he's played for the Tailgaters, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Nice finish there by Caleb Hurt. He's going to pick up a couple points. Yep.
12 on 10. The ever-present Adrian over the shoulder of Caleb Hurt, due to be wed in June.
June, that's just coming up here before long, not recently. Soon.
Coming up soon.
Lady from the official Cornhole gear. Let me see what her name was. She gave me a card. Official Cornhole gear.
Oh, good luck. I want to hear you pronounce that one.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
I'll give you the rest of the day.
Kanethia Hagen. Kanethia?
Hagen wasn't the part I thought you were going to have trouble with.
Well, I thought that was a no. Kanethia Hagen.
I met her earlier out there with a couple of our ACO officials. Kanethia Hagen.
I got it, didn't I?
You did, actually.
I nailed that, man.
All right. Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds a nut.
How about that? 4 points right there for Riley Brewster.
There you go. All right.
Puts
So
him right back in the
12-on-4.
game. Absolutely.
Cold enough outside to build a snowman inside. That's what he's done.
It is
14 on
cold.
8. Looks like we dodged a snow bullet here on the south bank of the Ohio River, though.
It does look like that.
Caught a little bit of snow and ice moving up to the northeast.
Well, they can have all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For all I care. I know it's going to be cold wherever we go. That's just the way you treat me.
Hey, I'm not the one that dropped the A-bomb over here on the other one the other night. Do you remember that?
The A-bomb.
Yeah.
I know.
First part of it with the A. I think the last part of it was with the word hole.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Did I do that?
Yeah, you did.
To who?
Me.
Oh. If I called you that, I never would mean that with you. Caleb picks up 1 point.
Yeah. Whether you're mentioning that true or not, many would say, no, you should. You'd be right to do so.
Should I ask for a vote?
No, please do not. Oh, goodness. All right, so 15 on 8. Caleb Hurt holds the.
But it's 15 to 8. Do you really think Caleb's throwing his best? He looks like he's throwing a lot of bags in the hole.
Well, I mean, there's a reason he's playing in the elimination bracket here, so, he's clearly not as dialed in as we have seen him.
No.
That's a fact.
Look at that
Nice
bag by
right there.
Brewster.
Snuck in there and positioned them perfectly ready to go. Oh,
now all he's got to do is get around, pick up a couple.
Yeah, he's been doing that all morning.
Nope. He eased up on it. I came in here for 2 reasons. I came in here to beat Kenny Bolton in the Pro Series with the score. I beat the crap out of him. And then I had to play him in the bracket, and I beat him there too. So, Kenny Bolton, to you.
Oh, wow. I thought you were going to say,
no, I love
chew
Kenny
some bubble
Bolton,
gum
man.
and kick some ass, and you were all out of bubble gum.
I love Kenny Bolton,
Roddy
man.
Piper,
Come on.
baby.
I love Kenny Bolton, but I had to bring that up.
My understanding is Kenny Bolton used to like you.
Yeah, he don't like me anymore, but that's okay. I wouldn't like me either after I did to him what I did to him out there on the court. Nice bag by Riley Brewster in the meantime to get a nice pull a bag that I thought was out of play for the wash. Boom, there it is, 12-12. And Mama Hurt is sitting behind me. I should have known. I felt the energy coming from behind me there.
You feel that over the shoulder, 15 on 8. She's also positioned herself in a place where she can't, except for the delay up on the Jumbotron, she cannot see
that camera
score.
right there can find her.
Oh, yeah. She's trying to find ways to get away. Yeah. Yesterday, she knew exactly where to hide.
Oh, and that's a little out of play for Riley. Oh, and he threw that bag awful hard. And when he let that go, I thought that might even go off the bag.
Yeah, he hit and put one of his own out of play.
Riley chased a bag that he probably shouldn't have chased. But he can even this out, get a wash, move on to the next round. Yep. He threw that awful hard, too.
Yes, he did. That was a little bit of oomph behind that.
Yep. I don't know about you, but I really had fun this weekend, man.
Oh, it's been great.
Yeah, we've had a lot of laughs and had some good times and had some great games here on center court.
And you know what I was really excited about on Thursday? Having 2 center courts like this with the CBC Cornslinger Bag Company guys running the other center court. They really, really wrapped their arms around the juniors division and did a great job with that. And that allowed us to really get in and do some deep dives into this women's division, which we had not really been able to do a lot because they all play, concurrently.
Yeah.
So we got to see some great games, and Joyce Bruck being one that jumps to mind.
She had some gosh.
Good stuff. Look, Riley's going to come in there and use that as a backstop.
For me to be able to watch Joyce Bruck do what she did, it was amazing. I mean, that woman's passion for this game, how friendly she is to everybody. But that's 2 points. It's okay. It's down 15-10.
But did you see the reaction?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, and we've had new guys, the guys that got to the king seat in the doubles yesterday. I can't remember their names, but you know what? They played one heck of a tournament to get there.
But that attests exactly to the point that you're making, is getting the opportunity to see some see some new games. And those are guys that came down, from Louisville, part of the Keith Blair.
And I'm sure they're great players, too. You don't get that far without being great players.
It's a great opportunity for us to get to meet
absolutely.
the new blood. And we talk about, we run out of things to say about certain players. Two of them standing in front of us right now.
Beautiful shot right there. At least 4.
Is he going to chase? Oh, he
did.
And
he's going to get 5 out of that.
He got one, lost one.
Wow.
And that's going to be a 5 spot now. So
even
we're going to
up.
be knotted up. And we made mention of that before. He knows he can get back into it. And if he had done what he was supposed to do on that last frame,
he could have the lead. That's exactly right.
Yep.
15 all. We got a race to 6, and we have a great game here on center court.
Tom
3 o'clock in the
Gusterson.
afternoon on Saturday afternoon.
Gusterson awaits the winner of this one.
Yeah, I saw him over there warming up a little bit a minute ago. A little short block, huh? No, it just fired in the hole, young man.
Now do we get to the point?
And look, there's another bag out of play.
On the mistake.
Yeah.
That's the question. Something big happened right behind us. I can hear the applause.
I thought they might have saw me come in the room.
Is that what it was?
Oh, and this could be 4. And if he goes in the hole right here, Caleb has to make the next bag, Finn.
And he does.
He's got to make this bag.
And he will.
The game is over. The game is over. Caleb Hurt is eliminated.
That is it. So we will not have a repeat of.
I will not pick the winner of this.
Every other Pro Series major that we've had. Nicely played, and a really nice job of keeping his head in the game. Riley Brewster, the number 36 seed, takes down the number 2 seed. And so Tom Gusterson awaits his opportunity to step over here onto center court, and then the winner of this match will take on Braden Easterling, the 18 seed out of bracket B. We have 4 brackets, A, B, C, and D working today. We will reconfigure a new bracket of the Final 4 when it comes time, and all those matches will be played right here on center court.
I'm still in shock, man.
Yeah.
I'm in shock that he didn't make the last bag to keep that game going.
Well,
that's what shocked me the most.
You know what I would tell you? Let me ask you this. Did you see a little bit of similarity in his demeanor to there at the end to oh, God. Who was it that we just Sebastian Barge?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of a
droop shoulders
when he got
whatever.
tired, you could see that.
I just wanted to be over with.
The body language tells tales, man.
Yeah, it does, and it did there as well. I thought for sure he was just getting that sweet wind up that we're accustomed to seeing, and that would be it. But
and Tom Gusterson's going, I don't have to play Caleb Hurt now.
Yeah, but now he's saying, I got to play Riley Brewster.
Who's Riley Brewster? Who is Riley Brewster?
Yeah, he might have been better off playing Caleb because he knew a little bit more about the game he was about to take off. So watch this. That bag comes out. He brings out off the
there it
top,
goes. It's going the opposite direction.
It's going counterclockwise.
And I believe he's throwing luckies. I'm pretty sure.
That would make sense based on the
shirt. Yeah.
If he's not, then somebody dressed him in the dark.
That's the way Sebastian and other players dress.
Yeah.
Fergie, I don't know who dresses him when he leaves the house.
I think he has like a bat pole that he does at the house, and he just slides down and he comes down at the bottom with whatever's on. You guys are going to have to, you guys switch lanes. Riley, switch lanes.
He needs to be over here.
Higher seat in the blue
lane.
lane.
Higher seat in the blue lane. Riley says, I just beat Caleb Hurt in this lane. Can I stay?
I want to stay over in this lane. Well, it's the same lane. It's just the exact
same
opposite.
Lane.
Yeah, I kind of like being able to call plays like that from the announcer's booth. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. We need one of those wristbands.
with both of our plays on it, yeah. I'll see if I can borrow one from the Steelers. Use one of the 3 plays that team's been able to put together all season.
Man, you know what? I watched this guy, and I'm sitting there thinking yesterday, I said, man, he throw the bag that opposite like that.
Yeah. And still have that kind of control.
How can you be that consistent? But I watched him over there playing again when he was teaming up Drew Waking yesterday, and they were playing T.J. Miller. and Steve Smith. And this guy was down the freaking middle all the time.
Well, and correct me if I'm wrong. We saw him in the Tailgater Championship on center court in the Worlds, right? But wasn't there someone else in that game that threw the same way?
Same dude, his partner.
It was his partner.
Yeah.
They both threw counterclockwise, what I call NASCAR bags.
How does that happen in a blind draw?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. That's crazy because I only know of 2 people that do that.
I can't think of the guy's name. Somebody's out there can tell me what it is. Come on. I always like information. But he threw the same way.
And that's crazy to see once, much less twice, much less put together, as you said.
And you can't really tell when you're looking on
draw.
camera that how it spin like that. And the first time I saw the guy that was his partner, I was in Bentonville last year, and I went, is this guy's back spinning the opposite?
Yeah.
And I watched him for a few minutes. I said, it is.
All right, here it comes. He holds it very delicately, and he lets it go, and that rotation does all the work. It's not a big fast spin.
No.
Oh, it's a nice bag, actually, by Riley to try to block his right to left access. He just kind of comes in and lays in around it. And I said, I'll take that lane away from you and see what you can do with it.
I don't think they've started. I think they're going down and back twice. So, which is a player's prerogative.
That is a very, very delicate delivery.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to go. The thumbs up has been given to Riley Brewster, the higher seed here in the elimination bracket final.
All right,
I take that back. No, this is the bracket final.
Yeah.
No. Braden Easterling's waiting for the winner of this one for the bracket final. This is the elimination bracket final. Riley Brewster, the number 36 seed, Tom Gusterson.
Jacob Coleman is the person.
That's
Jacob
right.
Coleman.
That's exactly right. I do remember that now. And then I talked about that delicate bag there, and right off the backside it goes.
It's running away here.
That one just fainted into the front. Riley's going to collect. Nicely done there with just the right amount of energy and angle.
Riley going for 3 right here.
Take this 3 spot.
Maybe 2.5.
Tom may have to help him out with that rotation.
Tom got around it.
And you know what? With that rotation,
boom,
that should have.
Yeah.
To get it to that far side of the left hole with that rotation and not touch his bag and help him bring it in, taking it with him, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Because if it was spinning the other way and he hit it, he could have kept it out to the right.
Hey, 1-0 now, Riley Brewster.
I'll take that one, says Riley. Get off the goose egg.
I think Riley was throwing the Southwest Bags Company bags, as somebody asked.
Yep, he put up that beautiful advertisement for them a little while ago in the upper left-hand corner.
Yep.
Tom throwing the Luckies. Do you know what series those are?
I'm not real sure.
I like that purple and white. That's kind of a cool look.
Nice I like that roll bag, too.
Very nice.
See, Johnny Thomas made his way to the stands over there.
Yes, he
did. Had his birthday last night. How about this? Johnny Thomas had on this pretty cool-looking Alabama jacket the other day. Did you hear this story?
I did not.
And so he got talking to some guy in the crowd, and the guy said, man, I love that jacket. So I said, well, I'll just give it to you. And the guy said, okay, and took his jacket.
he
took his jacket. and Johnny says, I didn't really think he would really take it, but okay.
Oh, he took Johnny's jacket.
Took Johnny's jacket,
Johnny got the jacket.
Johnny gave his jacket up, man.
Well, that's the kind of guy Johnny Thomas is.
He really is.
Tom Gusterson takes a 2-1 lead now over Riley Brewster.
And then throws one right out of play. I tell you what, Tom Gusterson is going to be a force in the ACO this year. I'm going to tell you that right now.
He's a good player. He's been playing for quite a few years and is well known in the cornhole circles, even if those circles spin counterclockwise.
The wrong way, even if it's been the wrong way.
Now you say wrong way.
It's the right way for him.
There's no wrong way or right way.
No,
it's just the way that works.
Yeah, and Riley with a chance to pick up 2 right here.
Tom's up there looking at himself on the delay on the jump.
How about
what are you
here,
doing?
Tom? Take a point.
Yeah.
Just take a point.
You know what I thought I might do? You seem like a nice fellow. Why don't you go ahead and take a point?
Galen Wood said, let's go Grasshopper.
10-9 makes the score 3-1.
Fumble. Oh, no, I'm just kidding you. I know you're watching the game over here.
I don't know what you're talking about. Grasshopper. I forgot about that name.
The grasshopper name given to him by Scott Burridge, man.
right.
OG Scott Burridge. Cannon Hatcher has joined us, another great junior player. Right down the center.
Well, and Tom takes a very long,
Yeah, he does.
long single. It's kind of a double step. It's a follow-through step.
Yeah. Nobody takes a long stride as Maggie Geiger.
Maggie Geiger, yeah. She starts in the next county.
Absolutely. She started behind that screen when she was playing a minute ago, yesterday.
Well, first time I watched her play, I thought she was bowling.
Yeah. Big 2 steps, but stays right behind the line. We don't allow that football stuff.
Twinkle toes Geiger. We've seen a little bit of that here, but you know what? If the other player isn't going to call it on you, then
that's
there's
right.
nothing
You can keep
I'm
doing
going to do about it. I don't like it, but
I do.
Nobody asked me.
Hey, I have a habit of stepping on the line when I get ready to throw. And
the difference between on and over.
yeah.
Just ask all my grade school teachers.
And he went for the rollback.
His
You don't
rollback
blame
failed
him.
him a little bit there.
Big push here by Tom.
But I think.
Look, Tom, I like Tom using the screen right there to see what he's got.
Yeah. And
You have to wait a minute. You have to wait a minute.
He's the only one who's done that, to look at the overhead
Yeah.
shot to see what he's
Nice
What a
bag.
Great stuff, and he kept that other bag out of play now. Riley's hopefully not chasing. Now that one should fall with any.
Look, Ferguson said, wish I was there with you guys. Hey, I missed this awesome major.
Same.
Work's a wonderful thing.
It work.
Yeah.
Oh, it does tend to pay the bills.
It does. How about Renee Schindler from, remember when those guys from Germany showed up in Las Vegas? I got to meet Mr. Renee.
Renee Schindler, that whole crew, our German contingent. I've still got my friendship flag from them.
I was the only one to get one of those, and I played one of their guys.
Well, that's because they didn't like you. 12 on 8. That's a 4 spot for Tom. 7-1 now.
Riley's daddy, Freddie, tuning in. What's up, Freddie? 7-1. You think coming off the high of beating Caleb Hurt. The shot heard around the Cornhole Nation today, that's for sure.
It really was. Up and over. Oh, what a shot.
What a shot, man. He's so good at that.
Just pounded that backside airmail.
And I've always wanted to see did Tom have an airmail. That was short.
A little bit short. And he's really
it's okay.
In and off. He'll take it, though.
Yeah, Tom, big push right here. Riley.
2 in. Tom's got 1 in. And 1 on.
This could be a big round for Riley.
So right now 6 on 3.
Tom's got 2 off, so it's got to be 4 on something. It may be 7-4. 7-4.
7 on 4. I'm
sorry.
Riley
picks up 3.
That's right. I was looking down under. I didn't count the one that was on top, the one that I could see the most easy.
Yeah, really.
Maybe I should be looking up at the screen like Tom is instead of looking at the board. I'm gonna have to make my eye appointment as soon as I get home.
You can't talk about what's on the screen because it's delayed.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. So is my brain, so we might match up perfectly.
What's up, Reed Shook? How about Reed Shook?
What's up, Reed Shook?
Got the Mississippi State Championship. He's going to be hosting a place called Woods Electric down in Byhalia, Mississippi. A beautiful shop this guy's got down there.
Great stuff.
Yeah, got a TV 2 times the size of that one right there on his wall.
Was that right?
Yeah. Oh, come on.
All right. So, it's funny, too, the way – Tom, I haven't had a chance, as you have, to sit down really and talk with him, but he just kind of floated in like the mist last year and came in and started playing. And with the way that he delivers the bag and his demeanor and everything, he's a little bit of kind of a silent killer.
He really is. He's not a man of many words, I'll tell you that. He says a few more than Gary Bearpaw, but not overabundance of them.
Well, let's just say between the two of them, a podcast is not coming from the two of them together.
That's right.
Is what you're saying. Okay. I like to use words like podcast so that the kids think I'm hip.
Absolutely. They know exactly what you're talking about. Somebody says, will Bracket C be making a showing on the main stage? We'll try to get some more brackets up here for you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Once this wraps up.
sometimes we get
The winner's
stuck.
bracket C will. Yes, it will, because somebody's already moved that game to this court.
Oh, there we go. Winner's bracket C. How about that?
Yep. All
Whoever's in it, come on.
Now, at the end of this frame, I'm going to tell you exactly something that just illustrated for me what this organization is all about. We told you we were having some back and forth with the folks at the Par Inn in Cornwall, England, right? Matt Bailey, who's the proprietor of the Par Inn, says, I see Craig Irvin in the background and a lot of the friends we made last August passing through. Brian Jones a bit earlier also. With Craig there, I take it the donut wagon is outside, huh?
No, not for this major,
What's
but
that?
it will be for the Worlds.
Oh, yeah, and they were talking about bringing it. I know they're going to plan to bring it back for the
Yeah.
Worlds, Matt, but, they gathered everything and came on down to Beverly, which may or may not make sense to you, but it is funny that he picked up on Irvin and Brian Jones and Mia had played a great game with he and Tom when they were here. That was a lot of fun. I think that might have been one of the games where Toby was commentating with and said he was giving his dad a little bit of the what for.
Yeah, he may come over here and take my job. He's got a better accent than I do.
I would say they're equally unique. Nice bag.
There you go.
Tom
Yeah,
just
Tom.
got to scoot around. He's got enough of the middle if he wants it.
Oh, and I thought that bag was going to be long. You know what? He caught just enough of Riley's bag
He
right
did,
there to
to
keep him
slow
on
it
the
down.
board. Yeah.
That would have been one of those plexiglass shots.
Yeah.
He would just scooted right across the hole and off the back.
How about that nice shot of Southwest bags right there, Riley's bag?
Tell you what, he does a nice job when
Yeah.
he leaves it on the board of leaving a nice advertisement.
He does.
All right, so how about this? Tom Gusterson up 9 over 4.
And then immediately throws one
Riley Brewster.
past the hole.
Yeah. Well, that was the one he was trying to throw last time off the back.
Yeah, I mean, he got a little quick with both of them.
But to the point I was making there about Matt and the Cornwall folks, that's what I appreciate about the fact that they came here, experienced one event with us, walked away with friends that are coming to see them now, and they're going to be back again. And he knew enough to know about the donut truck and the whole thing. I just love it.
Yeah, they were good people, man. I didn't get a chance to spend a whole lot of time with them. Got to talk to them. Oh, and that's 2 bags off.
the back.
And this could be an 8 spot right here
big.
for Riley Brewster.
And it will be.
And there it is.
How about that?
Yeah.
Just kind of sitting around. We've lost the black hoodie. There was
All right, so 12 on 4. So Riley retakes the
And
lead.
there's a shot of
12
Craig
to-
Ergen.
12 to
It's
9.
not a donut, but it looks really damn good, does
There
it
he
not?
is. It does whatever it is he's eating. He seems to be enjoying it. And he doesn't seem to be sharing it. He sees himself up there now.
And Tom's got another one out of play. His Riley is on a roll right here.
No, well done.
Thank you. Way to mess it up for him, Phillip.
Nice job. I'll tell you what, we might have to get a Jinx barrel. I don't think our
I've
jar's
had a
gonna
bad
be
weekend on that, have I not?
I think you might have taken the lead over the last 2 seasons.
In 2 days.
I hope you win some money.
Yeah, really.
here while you're here, because you're going to have some money to pay to the Jinx jar.
Nice finish. Nice
All
finish
right.
by both guys.
Very odd way to start, but a wash nonetheless. So this is good stuff here on center court. Again, 12 on 9, Riley Brewster, the 36th seed over top of Tom Gusterson, the 41 seed. And again, the winner waiting in the wings right now is Braden Easterling for that championship match here in bracket B. We have brackets A, B, C, and D, so we'll reconfigure the final bracket of 4 based on wins and losses.
Tina Armstrong has just dropped Jerry for this opportunity.
That's funny.
We got. I know the Par Inn folks are big into horse racing, and we got a horse race going on over here now.
Oh, yeah.
we got people changing horses in mid race.
Absolutely. Hey, look, I'll drop my partner to get that $50. Are you kidding me? Let's see what Riley does here. Riley usually makes good shots and good choices on this.
Is he
Time
gonna take
out.
a time? And
Yeah.
that's smart. You talked
Fix
about
his hair.
his maturity. Yeah, he wants to make sure he looks good for the cameras if he pulls
Absolutely.
this airmail. You think he's going to do it? You think he's going to go up over and try to take it all?
You know what? Let me tell you something. Believe it or not, looking at the bags, I think to step out and try to bully Tom's front bag out of the way is the shot.
Is the way, and then push those two through?
Yeah,
All right.
I think so.
So come in hot, left to right.
Hot.
Well,
These kids can throw the bag like 7 times harder than I can throw it.
Less.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I couldn't throw it
I
overhand
can't.
as hard as they're throwing it
That's what
underhand.
he's doing, stepping out.
James Hill, if you're out there and not pitching, please come up. We
Well,
got
he's
a-
way out now. He's coming in trying to figure the angle. No, he's not going to do it. He's going to stick to.
Oh,
Is he
come
going
on.
to try to go up? Well,
You know what? He may wait till the last bag. Probably not a bad choice.
Oh, he's got one left. I thought that was his last bag. I didn't.
He almost left that one short.
Tom.
Now
That's a
the
fin-
shot
fin
is
blocker.
step out or shoot the airman. Now that I'm looking at the configuration
That's
there.
what I'm saying. He's got space
Yeah.
right there, dead center. If he does it, he could pull them both and then
Oh,
leave
yeah.
Tom's bag off to the left.
Here we go. Come on, Ryan.
Going up. Oh,
Little
he hit it
long,
off the
and that's not
backside.
bad.
It's all right. It's all right.
Tom's going to take the 1 point. I promise you. Oh,
Oh, boy.
he was living right to get those 2 bags on the board because
Yeah.
the first one hit the very front, and that one did not kick the bags over.
Yeah, so 4 on 3.
James Hill.
Moves the score to 12 on 10. Riley Brewster continues to hold the lead.
How about Isaac Bruce winning the Pro Series last night, man? Was that not fun?
Who's Isaac Bruce?
I mean, Isaac Hurt. Isaac Bruce used to
What
play
did
for
he
the
play? I was
Rams.
going to say, wasn't he a
He
running
played for
back?
the Rams, man.
Well, I tell you what.
No, Isaac
It was
Hurt.
good to see Isaac Bruce. He smelled, but, man, it was good to see him.
Yeah, man, he was great.
Yeah, he just was playing out of his head, and he
Yeah.
knew it. And he was not arrogant about it. He came back and said, I knew what I had to do, so I just went and I did it. And we've talked about that, too, the confidence to have those
Yeah.
shots. Know you've got those shots. And there's nobody stepping up here on this center court. And even though as different as that skins format is,
Yeah.
and you have to play differently to go for the kill, just to get the skin and get the point. The people that step up on this, and we saw 2 really kind of anomalies here with Sebastian Barger earlier getting blanked in another 21-0 game.
And then Caleb Hurt throwing a 6 on the last round to
Yeah.
get put out of the tournament.
Yep, I mean, but just the shot-making ability of everybody that gets to this level is just
It's crazy.
insane. It's 14
These
to 10.
people are getting better and better and better. That was a nice push through by Tom Gusterson.
And you know what's funny? You recall a couple years ago when we first started working together in this capacity, we noticed a huge difference in the pace of play, for instance, with seniors. Oh,
Ooh.
a little dirty. Tom says, I'll take
Thank
that one.
you for those
very
3.
much. I'll take those 3 and work my way back towards your Pete Rose. Now, we talked about the difference in the pace of play with the seniors and the juniors,
Yeah.
the speed. But you're starting to see everything kind of mixed together. You're starting to see now more of the older players starting to adopt a couple of these other shots that the younger players
Yeah.
have brought to the game. They're changing the speed of play. That and you're starting to see more people age into the seniors division that we're playing a little bit faster.
Oh, yeah.
So it's all and you're starting to see the juniors slow down a little bit. A little bit. I'm not going to say a
Absolutely.
lot, but a
No,
little
they're still
bit.
rapid fire, but a little bit is
a little
correct.
bit just to know, to play the mind games that are part of this game. And so we're really seeing an evolution, as you said, top to bottom. Every demographic, every age group, everything. And that's fun to see. Great shot
And
right
we're going
there.
to see a lot of that, I think, over the next couple of years.
No, absolutely.
Nice bag there by Tom Gusterson.
Well, we're going to see a lot of really great play meeting in the middle. We're not going to have such extremes.
Yes, no.
You know what I mean?
Well, I told you I saw Gary Bearpaw, one of the most straightest shooters,
Yeah.
best airmail in the game, out there throwing roll bags.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. And making them.
Yeah.
And making them.
But you got to know that a guy that loves, with the consistency in the throw and the way he plays, coming out of the game of horseshoes, I think he's got to find that pretty exciting to add something to his
absolutely
arsenal.
change something, man.
Yeah.
Anything you can add that's going to help you is not bad.
It's a nice bag there to block.
That's what I'm saying. I have yet to see Tom shoot an airmail.
He took one shot at one, and it was not what he had
No.
hoped. Oh, boy. that
Wow,
one just-
where'd that one
I
go?
don't know. That one hit a patch of oil.
And look, just a layup. I'll take what you're going to
Lay
give me.
low, and
Yeah.
maybe he tries to chase that bag again. He did.
How about we just try to roll over the whole stack?
No, there's a chance for an airmail.
Tom
but
will
he's
just take
gonna
the 1 point.
take the point.
It's okay with it. 4 on 3. That's a PPR killer.
There's been a couple of those in this match right now. I bet if you look at the PPRs, they're probably
Yeah.
early 8s.
I don't know if I can get this bracket. Which bracket is it?
Bracket B.
Let's see.
See Rich and Tracy Pyle across the way, having concluded another successful whole nation adventure here in Owensboro at the Super Major. Also those
Rich Powell is so good on that
game
mic, man. You know
challenges.
that? He is so good on that mic. I'm a fan.
The host with the most.
Don't tell him I said that, though.
I will not. Although he doesn't wear a hat, so you'd never be able to tell. I'll tell you what, these two are playing the most conservative game I think I've seen in
really
years. And there's a shot to try to get over the top, one off the backside, a couple drop. But nevertheless, there's just a lot of dirty up in front of the hole.
Well, who do you think's advantage? I think Riley Brewster's advantage.
Up and over
Oh,
there.
just make a liar out of me, Mr. Gusterson.
All he had to do was show it to you. Oh, and he's going to try to take
he
another
went
one.
for the piggyback.
He did, and he shot it off left
and
side.
Cost him another point. Now we're at 16 to 15.
16 on 15.
Yeah.
And again, Braden Easterling awaits the winner of this game for the championship of Bracket B. Again, A, B, C, and D all running hot. Do we know who's going to be Bracket C?
I'm trying to find him right now.
All right,
Finn.
very good. Nice bag and a little timeout. Now, this is interesting. Why would he take that timeout now?
He just want to go get him something to drink.
Just get a drink.
All right, so we're looking at singles A, 63 players. Bracket A. Spencer Garner still rolling in. Remember Scott Mitchell picked Spencer?
Yep. Not a bad pick.
Brock Beasley sitting in the king seat in bracket A.
Very good.
You know, Brock beat Gavin Leash 21-20 to get to the king seat. Never heard of Gavin, have you?
No, I have not.
All right.
Another new name, another new game. Love it.
Now let's see who's left and down there. Spencer Garner's playing Gavin Leach right now to get to Brock Beasley. How about that?
Very good.
All right, so we're rolling here. I'm found the brackets. How about that?
There's a lot going on under, and there's a lot going on up top. And fortunately for Riley Brewster, what was going on down under was mostly his. So, yeah, that puts him on the magic 20 right there. I'm going to pull off this other bracket here so we can see that one. We got A.
What a game, though,
We've
man.
got B. We'll pull C, and we'll be able to keep you updated on all of them. Now, if you have a Scoreholio account, of course, you can go in and look for yourself. You don't need us to spoon feed you any of this information, but more than happy to do
I
it.
can find it one time, and then I just completely lose it. I don't know what's going on here.
It's the way of the world, Phil.
I agree.
It's the way of the world. Let's see what we got going here. Isaac Hurt sitting in the king seat in bracket D after taking down Tyler Amos, who we mentioned earlier.
And you and I talked about, we thought Isaac was probably coming into play in the best of anybody right now.
Yep. He's going to be tough to beat if anybody can do it today.
We did talk about that earlier, you and I. Tyler
Amos is up over Gary Bearpaw right now, trying to work his way back into that game.
How about that nice bag by Tom Gusterson right there? Big push through.
Mm-hmm.
And Riley's going to make him make a decision here. Is he going to push through this one too? I like the bag by Riley there. Tom can push through twice and win this game, and there it is. And he has got Riley in a pickle. Nice two
ropes.
bags there by Tom Gusterson.
Yeah, they were. And he took his time out. He reset his motor, got some more.
And Riley had to go in. In for the win for Tom Gusterson.
That's it.
Oh,
he does. He drops it in there. How did I do that? How did I do it? Had a great game. Riley Brewster, very nicely done.
His face was priceless.
he was living and dying with every slow-mo version of that bag right there. I'll tell you what.
Great game right there on center court, though.
We can watch it in slow motion, but you saw it in slow motion in real time. Riley, very well done. 21-18, so Braden Easterling will now move on to the championship match. Spencer Garner up over Gavin Leach right now. Or Lesh, I'm sorry, Lesh. Brock Beasley, as you mentioned, awaits the winner of that game. Let's see. Let's go to bracket A. You didn't look at bracket A yet, did you?
No, I didn't. I couldn't get in. I couldn't find any more brackets.
Let's see where we are on bracket A.
That's a nice finish right there, Tom.
Yeah, it really was.
Here comes Braden Easterling over to the court. I wish I had a picture of his face when that bag flew right by the hole.
We do have pictures of his face. We'll just have to find those and show them here.
17th tier Frank Gears. Well, congratulations, Frank.
Yay. All right, Devin Wiseman is sitting in the king seat after having taken down Keegan Brown, who we saw yesterday.
Another up-and-coming player.
Yep. And right now, Keegan Brown's been bounced down to the loser's bracket. Riley Dressler is down 14-9 to Sammy Van Sickle. The winner of that game will take on Keegan.
Couple of nice juniors.
To see who has another shot. Yeah, we could have a very young Final Four.
We got Brock Beasley, Isaac Hurt, and did you say?
Possibly Braden Easterling. And then also, I mean, Devin Wiseman, I don't know. How old is Devin?
I think he's probably his mid-20s, maybe 30.
All right.
Erica Wiseman's husband. He's been traveling around to a lot of majors.
And Keegan Brown, we figured they were probably early 20s, he and his partner yesterday when we saw them on center court in the hunt for the doubles championship.
Braden Easterling must have made a really good run today. He's the one that beat Tom Gusterson.
Yep. So a little bit of a rematch.
Yeah.
Ready to roll here. I'm going to pull up bracket B and see what I can see.
You can go right into it, man. These guys are asking me. Absolutely. We're ready to fire away.
Last time they played 21-13. Easterling bounced Gusterson to the loser's bracket. He fought his way back.
And we knew Easterling was a good player, man. He's on a roll today.
Yep. He had he's had a good week so far.
Yeah.
And there you have it.
Yep.
You're welcome.
It's the way to start the round, Finn. I'm blaming that on you. And they're firing away, man.
Yep.
Ain't no hesitation here.
Not wasting any time whatsoever, so that'll be probably possibly a 4 spot. Oh.
How about one for
how about one?
Tom, yeah.
Yep. 9 on 8. Turns into a 1-0 lead for Tom Gusterson here in bracket B in the final. Again, welcome to center court, Owensboro Convention Center, Owensboro, Kentucky. Glad to have you along with us here, whether you're checking us out on any version of the ACO digital network. Could it be YouTube? Did you subscribe? Did you hit the bell? Will you be receiving notifications of upcoming content? That's all on you. We can't do it for you.
That's right.
How about Facebook? Get in there and watch us on Facebook as well, too, before they change the rules and
we got to cut everything
you can't do it. I don't know. It seems like they change that platform about every 6 weeks. But while you can do it to it. We had a lot of folks tuning in last night everywhere and anywhere from all over the world.
We got a lot tuning in today, too.
As a matter
Especially
of,
my Mississippi boys are back.
No, yeah, they were there in force last night, but all over the world checking in last night on both platforms. And a good time, I think, was had by all those who were watching and those who were participating in that ACO Pro Series skins. $10,000 on the line. Congratulations to Isaac Hurt. Took over $2,000 home in his pocket alone.
Yeah.
And you add that to the money he won for winning doubles. Not a bad week.
$2,050 is what he got out of that skins game. How about that?
He did. And the big old wooden thing.
Yeah, the big old wooden thing.
So these two sitting out to the left side. It looks like
a 10-10.
Those two bags right next to each other look like something at a Baskin Robbins when you're looking through the glass.
Hey, at least we can tell the difference in them.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we're going to have to be addressing the issue of what bags look like when you're on center court so that we can make it easier on you, the viewer, and those who are keeping score, and the two of us, actually, because any chance to make it easier, I'm in.
You know, we really struggled in that Charlie Casey. I know I did, and I was trying to pay attention.
Yeah, we were. Hey. All right.
Braden with a nice block. Nice bag.
Our hostess, Shelby, from the convention center, just stopping by to say adios, amigos.
And didn't even speak to me. So
She don't like you.
See you, man.
She don't like you either.
I thought you were the one that was
nobody.
the asshole. I guess I am the asshole.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, man. Nobody likes Phil.
Yeah.
He's going to sit over there and
I'm
eat
going
worms.
to pout, man. I'm going to pout.
Except Daniel Lilly. He loves you.
I love
Never-
Daniel Lilly,
that's 'cause
too,
he hadn't
by the
met
way.
you. He hadn't met you.
He ain't sit beside me, right?
Yeah.
1-0, Tom Gusterson leading this match.
Boy, that was almost a struggle to get out of his hand right there. It
Yeah.
went a little bit low, and that's not going to hinder Braden at all, I don't think. Or Brandon.
Brandon, let me tell you something. I think this
It is
kid's
Braden.
grown 3 inches since we saw him first in Charleston, West Virginia. Is that going to be 3 for Gusterson? Yes, sir.
All right. How about that? I'm going to pull a magic trick here. You want to see this? I've been practicing this all day. I have figured out a way I can, with the powers of my mind, watch me. You ready? I'm gonna change a person's complete and utter identity with my mind. You ready?
Dude, you're freaking me out.
Watch. Just watch. I'm going to take Brandon Easterling.
Braden Easterling.
I know, but I'm going to turn Brandon Easterling into Braden Easterling.
Somebody online's already correcting you, too, by the way.
In any moment, yeah. Well, remember, who was it yesterday? Stoffregan. We have butchered. I mean, honest to God, we could have made sausage links as many times as we butchered his name until he finally came over and told us what it was. But sometimes,
and it dripped in.
how about that? Sometimes they're just in scorholio
Yeah.
the wrong way. So, yeah, Braden Easterling is ready to rock and roll. That's a monster. That's a monster right there.
I hope that's a good
gonna
thing.
be?
Zach Keir says we need a podcast. I hope he's talking about it's a good thing.
Instead of doing this, is
Yeah.
what he's talking about. Look at that. Boom, poof.
Was that just a 4? No, it's 10-0. It was 6.
It was
yeah.
a 6 spot. Yeah, 4-0 became 10-0.
And Braden.
Well, now we'll see how Braden Easterling plays. Brandon
Yeah.
didn't have such good luck early on in the game.
And he's had to do good to get to where he's at right now.
Heck yeah. Well, he's been sitting and waiting, too. He's been
Yeah.
waiting in that king seat spot. Now, is this a double dip situation in
It
each one of
is.
these,
It
in each
is,
one of these
absolutely.
brackets? So,
Yeah.
so he has to be double dipped by Tom. See what other results are available in any of the other brackets as they're being played out. I think C, we're waiting on the C final. That'll happen here. Bracket C.
Yeah, it's coming up.
All right, that was a 12-point wash there. Double 4-baggers as we watch these gladiators collect their weaponry and get ready to fire back the other way. And bag a little bit out to the right,
Yeah,
left to
now
its own devices. Nicely done by Braden.
A chance for Braden to grab a couple points and cut into that 10-0 lead.
And he does just that. One sitting up high and dry. It's
There
going
you
to
go.
leave a 2 spot there. So Braden Easterling cracks the egg. He is now on the board 10-2. And if he's able to make the full-on comeback and win this game, it is game over out of bracket B.
Nice block. I like him trying to throw a few blocks on.
You get 2 chances to win bags.
He did not block.
If you're one of the first 100, you get
Yeah, he
one
just
chance to win a set of 4 bags.
messed around and
And bullied it out of
knocked
play,
himself
did he not?
out of the way. Yeah, coming in with a slow side down, sticky side for lack of a better term. Gusterson rotates and uses his as a little bank shot there, as does Braden coming in. All right, there's a 2 spot right there. So 10 on 2 now becomes the dozen versus the deuce. And again, so I do have to wonder. He knows he's been sitting for a minute in the king seat. He knows he has to be double dipped. By no means am I suggesting that he's given up this game.
No,
He'll
not
certainly
at all.
use it to try to hone what it is he's going to potentially need if there is a game 2. But I do wonder how that psychologically plays with you when you're down 8 points.
Yeah, I mean, you just got every chance you get a chance to get a point, you need to make sure you take advantage of it. And I was down today, and I did that exact same thing. Every time, even if it was 1 point, I made sure I got that 1 point.
Yeah.
Well, and it puts you back in the game.
I sit and think, too, and you may be thinking if you're listening at home, you're overthinking it. They're trying to win every single frame. Knock it off. Nobody's really – I mean, we've seen a couple bits of body language today that indicate someone may have just psychologically checked out of a game. But for the most part, you're right. I'm probably just overthinking it. They're trying to win every point, every frame, everything they can. Oh, boy, now got bunched up.
You know what?
There.
And I think Braden will take that on the board for 2. That's what I'm saying. He don't have to do anything special. And they moved.
Yeah, all those flowers almost dropped down into the vase. I'm running out of euphemisms and metaphors. I still like laundry basket, though. I think that's a pretty good one.
That's a good one.
You know what I call
it? Let's call it a
big old pile of mess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, 8 on 6 puts another couple points up for Braden, so 12-2 is now 12-4. Bag nice and low right in the middle there for Tom. Another reblock.
That's a perfect reblock right there. There's really not a whole lot you can do with that.
Squared up and nicely done. Now he's going to
He tried to push through him.
Try to run through. I don't know that he's got enough low trajectory angle the way he throws to do that one.
Beautiful roll back.
Really nice.
And I promise you, I was just sitting there thinking, that's a perfect situation for a roll back.
Scoots one in, scoots one off. No, he tried to
it's okay.
Cut right to left. He put it in a decent spot there. Well, that thing came in on an angle. Tom looking up at just going to set it up on the board right
3.
there.
And that's what I'm saying. And Tom's not playing that aggressive to me. The hole's wide open.
No. You know what he is playing?
Smart.
Yep.
That's why I'm sitting over here not playing in this bracket, though, Sheldon.
So 8 on 5. Yields a 12 on 7 right now with Gusterson up over Braden Easterling. Braden has to be double dipped, as we made mention. You can see lots of bags still flying in the background as the other 3 brackets work their way to conclusion. We can set up a final 4 bracket.
Nice bag. Man, he just gets around that with ease, does he not?
Yeah, he sure has been. You know, it's funny, too. How many times have we sat and even opened up a mic so that you can hear the thud and the power with which some bags hit the board? Both of these guys feel such a soft landing bag. But there is a sneaky power in behind them, I think.
It is. It is. $12 on 7.
Makes it a 14 on 7.
Yeah. Oh, 14. I'm
overall,
sorry.
Well,
the delay got me again, didn't it? Hey, and Tom is playing really well, though, man. I got it. I usually been waiting before I say the score. That's
all right. It's not like anybody's paying attention and critiquing.
That's right. Oh, and he went off the back again. He's had something that happen a few times. Oh, and he gets a point out of that.
Somehow. Look at that. So he's going to load him up here to update those PPRs. He's going to take a point as Tom Gusterson, so he's going to increase his lead to 15 on 7.
I wish I knew his Doug Parker was still in.
Let's take a look around.
If
Let's
anybody,
go.
Yeah, you got better access than I got right now
Go
for some
bracket
reason.
surfing and see.
Let's just start with A. What we got in A?
Let's see. I'm looking at actually C because I know that one's making its way over here eventually.
Oh, and he went for the block right there, and he opened it up for Gusterson to grab a couple. Nice bag.
Mm-hmm. So Devin Wiseman still awaiting the winner of Sammy Van Sickle, who's up 5-2 over
Oh, my gosh.
Keegan Brown. Boy, a couple of them sitting up high. He's going to cost him, what, 4? Yep, 12 on 8. 19
to
points
7.
in game one of what
Yeah.
looks like it's going to be a double dip situation. I don't see Parker anywhere in bracket C. Let's move bracket B over here and take a look at bracket D. Gary Bearpaw is down to Tyler Amos, 17-6. The winner of that facing off against Isaac Hurt.
What did you say the Bear Paw score was?
Bearpaw is down 17-6
Wow.
to Tyler Amos. Brock Beasley is already in the championship game in bracket A right now. Spencer Garner tied 7s. So there you go. There's your update.
There you
Spencer
go.
Garner took down Gavin Lesh 21-5. So Scott Mitchell might have been onto something there.
He might have
Spencer
been.
Garner's been throwing pretty well all season long.
Yep.
But we are here still in bracket B.
Two points there for Braden. He's not going away yet.
Going to enter that. 6 on 4. Makes it 19 on 9.
Hey, you never give up, man. Never, ever give up.
Never give up, never surrender.
Nope.
If you know anything about Galaxy Quest.
I'll tell you later.
Basketball?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Okay.
get there.
All right, nice little swirly. This game seems like it's been going on
It
for about
does.
an
It's
hour.
like, yeah, it's kind of like,
Somebody do something. Light it
yeah,
back
come
on
on.
fire.
I need one exciting bag.
Let
Come
it go.
on. That's not bad.
Not bad. He set it up top. He's going to take a timeout as Tom. We'll take this moment to remind you that all kinds of great tournaments still to come. Beloit, Wisconsin in the offing. We're going to be, I'm trying to think all the different places. We're going to work our way down to the next Pro Series in Dalton, Georgia in February. We're going to be in England in March. We're going to be anywhere and everywhere. Everywhere we can go, we're going to go. I don't know if we're going to be part of that next moon expedition or whatnot, but if we can get a cornhole game going on up there, we'll do it.
You see the old ACO flag flying up there on the moon?
Yeah, absolutely. You mean in the Hollywood movie studio where they did the first one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh-huh. Hang on, my tinfoil hat.
Hold on, that's
Little
bull
crooked.
crap.
Little
Come on
crooked.
now.
I don't know. Tom's taking his timeouts, decided his move. Somewhat anticlimactic, but now we're going to see.
Caleb got 5 and only put up. Somebody's talking about the score from Caleb's bag, but dude, I ain't even worried about no score later. That's on them. That ain't on me.
That bag, he went aggressively to try to go in there and grab them both, and he bounced one off the backside. Nice collection
that's
there
a good finish
from Tom. That's it. That's going to be game number 1. That's going to get it done. So game number 2 will be underway as soon as they get situated and get that game
They're
submitted.
going to fire right away, I bet.
Well, they should. 21-9 wraps up game 1. It's a double dip scenario because Braden Easterling was sitting in the king seat and sitting there for quite some time.
I tell you what, Tom's playing really well, is he not?
Yeah, very, very quiet. Like I said, he's like a kind of a secret assassin coming in very quietly. And if this game goes like I expect to see Braden play a little bit more aggressively.
I do too.
I really do. And this is a one-and-done scenario to be the bracket B champ, who will be reconfigured into a bracket of 4, as we've mentioned a number of times. I know they're still running blind draws and other mini tournaments upstairs here at the Owensboro Convention Center. Always great hosts here at our ACO home away from home. Nice.
Oh, win. That's 4 points for Braden.
Yeah, I was going to say that was a nice try, but everything the geometry just didn't work out that time, and the physics of the way those bags are packed.
I was just fixing to say the physics of the bag.
I'll bet you were. Or is that what you were going to say?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
All right, I'll believe you.
There you go. Perfect.
I choose to believe you.
Perfect.
Mississippi Ninja giving me physics classes.
And now Braden looks like he's trying to get dialed in. He struggled a little bit in that last game. As the number 18 seed.
Yeah, he's
against the number 41 seed, Tom Gusterson. Come on.
Braden's just going to have to go for the hole.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he has time to play around with defense now.
No.
Or playing dirty. He can get around that right to left. He's been doing it all day.
He opened it up for Tom to push through. And when Tom's needed that hard push, he's made it look pretty easy.
Yes,
nice bag there, Braden.
A nice answer. Yeah, these two is a whole different pace already.
Yeah, they're rolling, man.
Just a few frames in, they're both going after this one right here. Bracket B has now got a little fire underneath it. We'll see who boils first. See what else is going on. I wish I could see all these at once so I didn't have to go hunting. 14-6. Sammy Van Sickle up over Keegan Brown as one of those. Will take on Devin Weissman momentarily here as he waits in the king's seat. It's 11, 4 slices of bacon. Brock Beasley and Spencer Garner in bracket A.
11-11?
Yep.
Wow.
And Tyler Amos is over Gary Bearpaw 19-8 in bracket D.
That's crazy.
And the winner of that match will take on Isaac Hurt in bracket A. Oh, that bag, he thought he had that tumbled in to get to that little bit of real estate. Watch this. It gets up there and it just cuts
right
a
over
little bit too much to the left. Tom steps out to the right. He's going to go is he going to try to grab something?
Yeah, he
get
is.
in that hole. What's he going to grab? Well, nothing.
He's not going to grab nothing, and Braden's going to pick up 2 more points.
There he is.
Hey, nice try, though. I see what he was trying to do.
Looked like both of them were just trapped a little bit under Braden's bags, but it didn't keep him from taking the chance, and that's really, if you want to advance, you got to take a chance, and I'm not trying to go Dr. Seuss on you there, but that is the truth. Especially at this point for Braden, he's going to have to kind of get his head back in the game and say, I've had a great week. I'm not going to let it end like this. I got to go get it. And he's up 6-0, looking to do just that.
I tell you what.
What a shot.
Hey, you know what?
Same exact
showed
airmail.
that, man.
Same exact airmail. Didn't touch hardly anything going through.
Think he's going to shoot it again? I think so. Why not?
Up and over, and he does it again. Absolutely.
Who said the man had no airmail?
You.
Oh, that was me, wasn't it?
You didn't say you didn't have it. You said you hadn't seen
Boom!
it. Oh,
nice shot.
One.
Yes.
Wow, great shot. Going to pick up 6?
Yeah.
What a shot.
And left all of Braden's bags sitting right there, man.
Did.
What a nice shot.
Boy, he delivered those
3
right
of
straight
them.
through the coin slot.
Yeah. Sorry about your ears there. I got excited, man. That was a good shot.
That's why I only wear it on one ear, because I can use one ear then to drive home. So how come you only wear one headphone? Have you met Phil?
Because Phil is loud, man.
Boy, he's just owning that right side of the hole as Tom Gusterson.
I just love great shots, so it's my favorite thing. Up
and
again.
over. Oh, and he did.
Man, he is like
he's almost too good at it. He's not even giving himself.
He said, "Stay on."
He said he was trying to cut right to left and sneak in or around the side door.
Like I said, whoever said that man didn't have an airmail, they were lying to me.
And now it's knotted at 6 after all that air show. And is that going to be the key to Gusterson taking bracket B and becoming one of the final 4? We shall see. It's good stuff here on Center Court, Owensboro, Kentucky. Glad to have you along for the ride, Facebook or YouTube. Don't forget, if you're on YouTube, make sure you do subscribe and hit that bell. Get those updates, fresh content. You'll probably get to see some of these shots again in some shorts.
Absolutely.
Nice bag right there. He did it twice in a row. They just both seem content to take their side of the hole and dominate it. Tom's is going to lay off to the side there.
Nice
and Braden
finish
takes
there.
advantage of that to pick up a couple. So 6-6. Now we become 8-on-6. Braden Easterling, king seed holder. Yeah, they're going to give it a little tweak to the board, adjust it back, straighten it out.
8-on-6. Braden Easterling trying to finish this off. He came in the king seats. Already been beat once by Mr. Tom Gusterson. He's setting it up for that airmail again. He's feeling it.
Sure is. He's left his favorite
I
part
like that. Now
favorite
shoot
part
it.
of the hole available.
Is he going to shoot it or lay up?
He's got plenty of room
He
if
does.
he wants it. Going up.
Oh, and he just barely missed. It was just a touch short, but it stayed on.
Well, it was his own bag, too, that did it
Look
to
at
him.
now.
it looked
Look,
like.
he's waiting to see how that finished.
Yeah.
Nice job by Braden.
Now, if he does it again, he should be able to get
Oh,
the
and
drag.
he went after it.
Should
say
be able
Tom.
to get the drag.
Up, up, up.
Yep. Up. Oh, and
Oh.
off.
Now Braden layup.
Oh,
Are you
went
kidding me?
for it,
There ain't
too.
no layup in this game.
Yeah, what do you think is this, basketball that you can't watch?
It's 3-on-2 right now.
That's a PPR killer, as you've made
And
mention.
it went
Oh,
in.
man.
It's going to be a
It's 3-on-3
3-3 wash. There you go.
Now, this is the kind of game I can get next to right here, baby.
I
a
love
3-3 wash.
I
You know
love
how
it.
many of those I've had?
A bunch.
A bunch.
A bunch.
I'll play my man Gary Kaufman back in the warehouse, and we'll both just be looking at each other going, what are we doing? We're not even being fair to ourselves. So 8-on-6. Braden Easterling holds a slight edge.
You know, Tyler Amos, he won big money at the casino last night. Rumor has it.
Well, good for him. I'm really happy for him.
Yeah, so since he didn't make the Pro Series, I guess
That's
and
where
he
he
tried
decided
to get
to go.
around, yeah.
Yeah, that cost him. That was a little bit sloppy from Braden.
He's trying to cut in and grab that bag with that cut.
And what's interesting
He
is
did it
he did
again.
Yeah, and he overcompensated, losing it off to the right.
You know what I call that, don't you? Chase.
Yep. Bang, and then
And he
does
went
it
for the
again.
airmail dragon. This could be 9.
And
That's
it is.
That's 9,
That's
baby.
a 9
That's
spot.
9.
15-8.
Oh,
Well, and that is watching somebody just completely sacrifice a frame. They just
I didn't think he had to go with that. The last one, I think he could have went slick side.
He
He
could
caught
have.
that and only give up 4.
He
But
could have. He knew he couldn't lose the game, but he
Yeah.
had just about enough of that frame. That's a fact.
I think so. Oh, that might be a little bit out of play, but you never know. Stepped out.
Pinched up just a little bit. He can go down underneath it, and he does.
He said, "Here, what you got for an airmail or a roll?
Roll back.
How about that? A
You know,
roll?
He's got that, and he hasn't used it as much as I thought he would because he's put himself in Dutch. Oh, up
Dead
and
center.
over.
Dead center.
Up and over, and I think that's one of those things where
and he grabs a
tried
point.
tried to do it again, but see, this is what I'm thinking too, Phil. I mean, he has that roll bag, and when we see him do it, it's to perfection.
Yeah.
But he's put himself in situations where he's had to take riskier shots than that will allow because he's had to try to grab other bags.
Well, that time I thought he gave up a point, but I thought he just rolled one over the same
did.
situation.
Yeah.
Why not roll it again and try to grab 2?
Yeah.
You take the chance. He missed the airmail, went off the back, and gave up 1 to Gusterson, and now he's down 16-8.
And now you're seeing the difference
Yeah.
between aggressive mindset and aggressive execution.
Oh, yeah.
You can see across the top of the screen all of our bag partners, 60-plus bag partners with ACO-sanctioned, stamped, and approved bags. Any one of those companies more than happy to find the perfect fit for you and your game. Maybe take your game to a level you didn't know you could.
Oh,
that
there
was
you
a
go.
Good bag right there. We haven't seen a lot of that successfully executed from Braden. And that gives that middle back up to Tom, who just very quietly takes up the middle. And
I think Braden needs to slow down just a hair, regroup a little bit. He's rapid firing. I'm telling you, he is rapid firing.
yeah, he really is.
So he grabs 2 right there to cut it to 16-10. I see Becky watching nervously over here. Must be Isaac Hurt on the court behind me.
Oh, you know it is.
She's nervous too.
Isaac's getting ready to take on Tyler Amos in the championship of Bracket D. We probably would have had that match over here if these two hadn't
Going into
decided
the
to go into a marathon.
Tom Mabel says Tom can shoot the airmails. He's just a very smart player.
Yeah, he plays. We talked about that earlier. He
I
plays
like
smart.
I mean, that's fine. I'm a dumb player.
Devin Weissman and Sammy Van Sickle in the championship match in Bracket C. That would be 5-0. Weissman over Van Sickle.
18-8 now. Tom grabs 2 more points here on center court.
Let's see what we got going on over here. Brock Beasley took out Spencer Garner in Bracket A, 21-15.
So Brock's coming into the Final Four with no losses?
Brock comes into Final Four, no losses, correct. That will have a lot to do with his seeding.
Yep.
Moving into this final bracket of 4.
Now, if Tom were to win this, he would come in with a loss.
With a loss.
Oh, and now a chance for Braden to grab some points. I
He's
like
got
that
himself
bag.
set
I
up.
do like
Nice.
that bag. Oh, good bag there by Tom. Is he going up, trying to grab all these? Nope, and that's that smart player that somebody told me he was.
Yep, and
he only gives up
he
2.
only yields the 2.
Yep, absolutely. So it's going to be 18-12 now. Braden trying to climb back into this game. What's up, Margaret Barrett? I see you checking in. That's my favorite first bag right there. A little bit in the hole. We can get it later. Something to make them think about. If he has stepped out, he can get through all these.
One of our Final Four has been determined. He punches one of his through.
Yeah, and now, see, Braden's going to chase a little bit here now.
Braden's went with it.
Or Brandon, whoever's playing. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Come on.
Brandon played and lost game 1. Braden is firing hard to try to get back into it.
Chris Reese just informed me, and he's a very smart guy. Either one of these players would have a loss because Braden lost one. Yeah.
That's right.
Nice finish by Tom. He goes up 20-12.
All right. So we could see our first double dip here of the day in singles bracket play. The Owensboro Super Major with the American Cornhole Organization. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO. Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja, out here with bags in hand. Braden Easterling.
Yeah.
The number 18 seed, Tom Gusterson. Throwing that NASCAR reverse bag, counterclockwise bag, the 41 seed.
Ooh.
Up 20-12 in the second game.
Oh, and he can go. If he can get a big push right here, he can go for the game. And I'm okay with him gambling right here, aren't you, Finn?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm happy to gamble with his money.
He's thinking about it. Look at him. No, he says he shook his head no.
Well, a lot of bags left.
Yeah.
Let's see what else
He's
happens.
sticking his head again. Or maybe he doesn't like the second shot he thought about.
Let's see what else happens with all these other bags. Coming in and just
he thought a long time about to do that.
I don't
right
think that's
there.
what he was thinking he was going to
No.
do. That's a
Nice bag. And he bullied that one out of play.
Yes, he did.
Yep. Now, is that out of Isaac? That's not Isaac Hurt out of play, but it is out of play for the rest of us.
Yep, absolutely. So he's going to
2
pick
more.
up a couple right there.
Yeah. And Braden's trying to hang in here, but he's struggling going back this other way with his inside arm.
Let's see where we are here in bracket D.
Yeah, that's the one we hadn't found yet, right?
Tyler Amos up over Isaac Hurt in the championship match, 4-0. Of course, Isaac would have to be double dipped in that one as holding the king's seat in bracket D.
So we got Brock Beasley in A. This is B, right? Or this is C?
We're looking at B.
Yeah?
This is B.
So we need C.
Right now it's Devin Wiseman up 7-2 over Sammy Van Sickle.
Wow. And that's the finals, right?
It is.
Look at this. Braden Easterling trying to get to 18 here. And he's going to do it.
All
20
right.
to 18.
How about that? As we said, it's never over till it's over.
Love it, love it.
I think we coined that phrase, didn't we? Brock Beasley, as we said, came out of bracket A to be the first of our Final Four with a win 21-15 over Spencer Garner.
All right, congratulations, Thomas Stringfellow taking down the Tier 2 singles.
Tom Stringfellow taking down
Yeah, way to go, Tom.
Tier 2. Nicely done. Isaac Hurt, Tyler Amos now tied at 4 in bracket D.
Yeah, I think Tom might have thrown an on-purpose block back there because anytime there's been something in front of the hole, Braden has struggled. Oh. Yeah, there you go. I like Tom. Look, Tom's taking his time, letting the delay get on the board.
Yep.
And now, hole's wide open. Is he shooting it?
Well, we know he's got it. He can bring that zip line if he wants.
No, he
went
laid up.
Low and to the right.
Braden can't. I mean, Braden cannot forward.
Oh, he tried the roll. I thought maybe he might
It's
try
up
to
on
roll
the
right
mountain,
to left.
but he's looking at 2 right here. Tom cannot go off the back if he shoots the airmail.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this is a big shot in this game.
Is big. Does he take the airmail?
Oh, no.
He
Loses the game with a dirty bag.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's 3 for Braden Easterling.
Oh, wow.
Are you
What
kidding
a
me?
finish. Look at the look on his face. I mean, he has had, we talk about the many faces of Bob Heil. Watch this replay. All he had to do was board it.
Are you kidding me?
Just to play it safe and take just give up the 2. And Laisla, watch his face. Oh, my God.
I can't believe I just did that.
Oh, my God. Look at Braden.
Nice shot, Phillip.
That's unbelievable.
Oh, my gosh.
Unbelievable. 21-20, he comes back to take that game. And that was really something to watch right there. So Braden Easterling comes out of bracket B in really kind
He
of
was in complete control.
staggering fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah, staggering fashion. So you said both of these guys come in with a loss?
Yeah.
Wow.
So Braden will come into the Final Fours with a loss.
We'll take a little break because they're going to
Yeah.
take care of some business in bracket C and D.
I'm still in shock over here, man. I'm not lying.
You ain't the only one, bud. Let's see, real quick before we go. Sammy Van Sickle down 9-2 to Devin Wiseman. In bracket C, in bracket D, let's see. Let's take one more quick look here. Isaac Hurt up 7-4 over Tyler Amos. All right. You can keep an eye on Scoreholio, and we'll keep you up to date. We'll have that Final Four coming for you in just a little while. Center Court, Owensboro, Kentucky, the American Cornhole Organization Super Major, Day 3 of 3. Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja. To my right, I am Finn, the loudmouth of the ACO, both of us in stereo and back from Center Court, Owensboro, Kentucky, in just a little while on the ACO Digital Network.
When was the last time you looked forward to a family reunion? Yeah, that's kind of what we thought. How'd you like to be part of an ACO family reunion? Because the American Cornhole Organization is always looking to add new names and new games and more smiling faces to the family, and you and your friends and neighbors are exactly who we have in mind. Become an ACO member now, and you'll find players, tournaments, and more in and around your area. All ages and all skill levels are welcome. Join the ACO to play and party with the pros and the entire ACO family. Go to AmericanCornhole.com/membership, and remember, everyone can play, and the minute you sign up and start playing with ACO, you've already won. The American Cornhole Organization, keep on pitching.